I play Chris Mattson, who myself and Carrie Washington plays Lisa Mattson, my wife, who moved down. We're sort of, what does she call us? Crunchy, granola, progressive, liberal, Prius-driving couple.
I always wanted to say this. We're homeowners.
They meet up with their neighbor, Abel Turner, played by Sam Jackson, who is a police officer, but is also a single father raising his kids and is very conservative, and so it's a real clash of cultures and socioeconomic status and all sorts of things rolled into one, and certainly some racial issues as well. And he really disagrees with our lifestyle, so he really tries to disagrees with a lot of things, not just our lifestyle. And he will stop at no will to get us out of the neighborhood.
I don't need you putting your bedroom scenes out here for my kids to see. Maybe there are some places where that's okay, and maybe that's where you ought to live.
He can be pretty intimidating, but I tell you, he would get it on the first or second take, and whenever we turn around and it would be on my coverage or something, it was always, not always, but sometimes, anytime I wanted to ask for more takes, he always was very giving. He's a very giving actor. Every take after take. So he's a pro. He's Sam Jackson. He's great. He really is a great actor.
Gotta figure out a way to deal with this.
Or what?
I think that's one of the interesting things about the movie. You have this idea, certainly New Yorkers do, or I'll move out to the suburbs, and then life will be relaxing and great. We'll have block parties and go to the PTA, and not that a lot of people don't do that, but I think there is something really valuable in knowing that you may live on the block and at a cul-de-sac, and it may look very beautiful from the outside and idyllic, and then you realize that within each of those homes is a complete different set of standards and morals, and they could be the same as yours. They could be completely different, and what you have here is completely different. So, and they just end up clashing. And I think there's how they are handled can be pretty ridiculous, and that's certainly on purpose. But from the outset, you get it. Sam's trying to keep his family together, what's right for his family. Now, how he goes about it, yes, I think that can be questionable. But by the same token, Chris and Lisa, it's not like they're all out on the table and wonderful and get along and very, Chris is struggling with who he is, what it means to be a husband, what it means to be a man, and how do I stick up for what I believe in, and what do I believe in? I think all those questions are raised throughout the movie. Doing a play right now, All My Sons. We start previews this week. So I'll be doing that. That's myself and John Lithgow and Diane Wiest and Katie Holmes and a slew of other people. So it's a great American play that is very important pre-election, I think, actually. Not to get on a soapbox, but it's really fun to be a part of something that was written 60 years ago and has a complete sad relevance to where we are now. So I don't know what I expected. It's such a different type of superhero movie. It really is, from my friends that have been in other ones. It's a very different, this movie is a very different take on it. What did Zach say? What do you say? In my Batman movie, Batman can't get it up. That's, you have you have a out of shape, retired, impotent, gadget-making superhero. That's what you're starting with, it's going to be a different type of movie. So, but it's fantastic. It's going to be great.
I walk from my machine.